What's up, my Big Mack Snack-Wraps? It's your boy, the Miggity Mac, and welcome to another show. Today's show, we are doing a little bit of a leftover. So yesterday I did the meatballs and the zucchini noodles. I had a lot left over, y'all. So today I turned it into some meatball subs with some Parmesan cheese on top. I didn't have the subs, so they in hot dog buns. That's how we get down. Right here I have some air fried onion rings, some homemade ranch, and this right here is when you're feeling a little bougie. Now, if y'all don't know what this is truffle ketchup. Truffle ketchup. I eat this now, like, it's hard to go back to regular ketchup, Heinz and all them. Nothing against them, they taste good too, but it's truffle, and this is by Foodgod, aka Jonathan Chevin. He goes by Foodgod now. Y'all may know him from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. He's like Kim Kardashian's best friend, but he's his own man in his own right as well. And this right here is fire. I'm almost done with this bottle. I was going to do an on-air review. It didn't make it. This is the first appearance, and it's already almost gone. We're going to say a prayer, y'all, but we're going to get into this. Amen. All right. Of course, y'all, we got the coldest water bottle in the building. Link in the description box below. Use the code Big Mac to receive 10% off and get your own coldest water bottle. But for right now, pinkies up. We're going to swirl a little bit, and then we're going to sip a whole lot of it. All right, y'all, let's get into this. Trying to do it so y'all can see what's going on here. That was too much of that meatball to go to waste, so we repurposed this, y'all. Air fried onion ring, homemade ranch. So bomb. One of my favorite subs is a meatball sub. But it's usually made with like beef or pork. But these right here, Try some of this, y'all. It has that truffle smell. Now this is for the only for the bougie people. If you're not bougie, you can't use this. because it's an acquired taste for the bougie people. It ain't for everybody. Ooh. Poured a lot. But boom. I'm rich now. Oh yes. I am bad and bougie today. That's how I make you feel. This truffle ketchup, y'all. Mix it with the ranch. Mm. Oh yes. You can get this on Amazon, y'all. And this is not a paid advertisement. I just really like this ketchup. Now there are cheaper versions you could buy. I ain't tried them, but you might want to go to the cheap version because this is like $20 a bottle. That's why I said you gotta be bougie. I know some of y'all like, I ain't paying no $20 a bottle. That's all right. You're just not bougie, and that's fine. And that's fine. But there are cheaper ones on the market. I don't know if they taste like this, but mm. Ooh. Boom. Anyway, if I tell y'all, it's part 2 today of the Q&A. So we're gonna eat, and we're gonna answer some of these questions. Okay. DK Style says, would I ever come to Chocolate City, aka his city, Washington, D.C.? I'm not against it. My sister, one of my sisters lives toward that way, and I think you gotta go through D.C. to get to where she lives, so ain't no telling once this pandemic lifts up. GK Styles also asks, what's my top 5 scary movies or horror movies? My top 5 female rappers. Alright, so in no particular order for the scary movies. And these are like franchises. I love slasher films. That's my favorite horror genre, slasher or anthology horror stories. Not so much on the paranormal stuff. That's not scary to me. If it was to happen in real life, that'd be scary. But on screen, So, a Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, Friday the 13th franchise, Candyman franchise, Scream franchise, and anything by Stephen King. Those are my top 5 horror movies. Yes, indeed. But you know who's moving up on that list? Jordan Peele. So he's tied in there somewhere. Where he just has 2 horror movies, which is Get Out and Us. And I've seen both of those multiple times in the theaters. That was the first time I ever seen a movie multiple times in the theater. So boom. And my top 5 female rappers. Number 1, I gotta give it up to Missy Elliott. That's my number 1 female rapper. She just is. I know pretty much all her songs, all her videos, all that. Like, that's one of the rappers, if you tell me to rap something, I could rap something for Missy Elliott. Most definitely. And this is in no particular order after this, but Missy is number one. Lil Kim, Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj, and I gotta give it up to Queen Latifah. So those are my top 5. Yeah. Who are y'all top 5 female rappers? There's more than 5 though, but those are my top 5. About to get to some more questions on here. First, let me go back. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. See where I left off at last time. Okay, Peace, Love, and Joy asks, what is your favorite foods? Do you like to cook? What are you thankful for? Okay, so my favorite foods are so I'm big on sandwiches. I love sandwiches. Subway is one of my favorites. So I'm big on sandwiches. I love the sausage, rice, cucumber, and the sauce. That combination, that's one of my favorites. I love mussels. Ceviche, imitation crab meat, and crab salad. That's Do I like to cook? Yes, I'm not the greatest, but I'm familiar around the kitchen, so I can get to it. Especially if it's a nice kitchen available, or you know, I can get busy. And what am I thankful for? Thankful for my relationship with God, who watches over me, keeps me safe. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my family. Those are 3 things I'm thankful for. Because material stuff comes and goes, but if your health goes, it's hard to get that back. And if your family goes, you definitely can get that back. So, and I definitely never want to lose my relationship with God. I couldn't live without God. Miss Fat Bald Cat says, "Hey Mac, are you married with children?" You know, I got a girlfriend. I got a wife on the side. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm not. I don't have any children as of yet. And I'm not married as of yet. That's actually why I'm single. My ex wanted to get married. I thought I did, but then I didn't think, you know. Oh, that's that story in a nutshell. Dawn People says, "Hey Big Mac, what have you been up to lately? When are you gonna let us try your sauce? I bet you it's bomb." Well, the sauce recipe is in my description box below. So if y'all want to make it at home, y'all can. But as far as like retailing it, I I'm not so sure if I'm going to. I still gotta think about it. Because there's so many great sauces already on the market. And I haven't tasted them all yet. So I don't know if one of them tastes like mine. And then plus my sauce. The way I make it, I feel like people be like, they would be like, it's not what they expect. Because mine is really done with like no salt. So you would have to add your own salt if you want it saltier. And all of that. Yeah, I know people's real funny about that. You gotta think about doing it in powder form and y'all just make it at home. But then, you know, people have a problem with that too. Oh, well, that's too many steps. But I've seen it all and I heard it all. When B-Love was launching her sauce, people was on her neck. Talk about sauce ain't never coming out. I thought it was gonna be already made. I gotta do all this for that. Too much. His price is too high. I ain't got time for the shenanigans. Y'all see, I'm bougie. So I don't know if I'm coming out with a sauce, y'all. But the recipe is in the recipe to the video where I show y'all how to make it is in the description box. Gina Randall says, what did you do before YouTube? Before YouTube, I was a custodian and a office assistant for 2 school districts, for Linwood Unified and Long Beach Unified. And then I also part-time, if I wasn't on one of those, because I was a sub for both of those, if I wasn't on those, I also had a home care provider part-time, so yeah. And on the side as a hobby. Music production, a music producer. So that's what I was prior to coming in front of y'all. Am I single? Nikki Morgan asks. I am technically single, yes. Right now, me and my ex, we're talking, filling some things out, so it's a little complicated, but technically I'm single. So, yeah. Especially you during this pandemic. Ain't nobody got time to really date out here. If you do, you're brave. Won't be me. What are my hobbies? Michelle asked this. My hobbies is making music, singing. If I look at, doing financial stuff like checking stocks and the economy and investing and all that stuff. Like, I'm really into that. And also, I guess you could say one of my hobbies is like keeping up with celebrity gossip. That's one of the things. Like, my family always thought I'd be in it, like something like that, like a reporter on celebrity news. Cause prior to TMZ, like, I was TMZ for my family. Like, I knew everything that was going on. Anybody had a question? Oh, did you hear about? Yep. And this is the boom. Here's the details on that. So that's what I wanted to do. But now it's kind of like really salacious, and I want to do it with more of a positive spin. But positivity isn't popular really right now. Let me see. All right, Kia James, or Kia, says, do you feel those electric companies are fair with how they charge the Texas victims nearly $10,000 in their electric bill when their power was out? And what should happen on the company's end? Heck no, they shouldn't charge them. Charge them for what? They wasn't using the power. The power was out. That's like charging me gas money. And you ain't took me nowhere. What kind of sense does that make? You can take me somewhere, but I didn't ask you to take me nowhere, and I'm not going anywhere, but you still want to charge me. Whew. That one's kind of big. I'm too full, y'all. And we come to the end of the question, so I'm gonna just wrap this video up, y'all. Shout out to all my new snack wraps, all my day ones and everybody in between. Thank y'all for coming to kick it with me. I feel like I got something on my face, and I feel like I'm not getting it. And I'm gonna look back on the video when I'm edit it, and I'm gonna be like, wow. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all go get some of this. I'll leave the link in the description box below, along with the mac attack recipe for the people that want to make the sauce. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, I'm gonna try to come up with another video tomorrow. I'm gonna try to finish out this month like I did last month. Just go straight through to the end of the month. We only have a few days left. But yeah, until we eat again, my snack wraps. Peace.